Tick, tock. Imagine. You get hold of a grenade, without the fuse pin, of course, and you're holding the grenade with the thumb on the hole, hoping it won't explode. Tick, tock. How foolish is that? Anyhow, a grenade will explode. Today, my first ever speech at Toastmasters. From the time my eyes opened till now, when Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests welcomed me on stage, I've been holding the imaginary grenade of fear, hoping it won't blow me to ashes. But good evening to you all. My name is Shyvica, mostly mispronounced as Shyvica. I've spent all my life correcting people that now it feels obligatory to point it out while introducing myself. I'm a graduate student from Nepal Academy of Tourism and Hotel Management, and I opted for hotel management by fate. The story begins when I was in grade 6. I never passed in science and mathematics ever since, except in SLC. I hope I won't be judged, as there are lots of engineers and highly intellectual people present here, but I never scored more than 20 out of 100 in science. So I chose management and hotel management as an optional subject. It turned out very fancy to me, almost like playing dress up and talking enough to please people. To my amusement, it takes a lot of hard work, but my life at a hotel is as pleasing as Alice in Wonderland. My father is an entrepreneur and a social worker. My mother is a lecturer by profession, a fashion designer by interest, a brilliant homemaker by zeal, and my best friend by choice. I'm a single child, and having spent half of my life alone, my pet dogs have become my brothers, my sisters, and my babies I didn't give birth to. Likewise, recently when I was in Malaysia, I and some of my friends rescued a puppy from a drainage in the middle of the road. We adopted him. Although for a very short time, he is the fondest memory I'll ever cherish. So when Toastmaster Shraddha talks about Dot, I can totally relate. My life is whimsical, like a Rubik's Cube. Only few pieces are synchronized in harmony, like my passion for dance. Now, as much as I respect Anna Pavlova, the heart of Russian ballet, or Sudha Chandran for her grace and courage, my ideology of dance limits to the Banjarans, the hippies, and the women who perform witchcraft to the moon. These people believe that dance is spiritual. So do I. I believe that any form of art comes from within, and it doesn't come when you're happy. I've been a very sad girl in my early teens, maybe due to rapid hormonal changes I couldn't tackle, but it has been the best phase of my life, as I chose a path of learning. I strongly believe that there is art in everything, and life is a long process of learning and more learning. This is one of the reasons I'm here at Toastmasters. I love writing, and I'm a blogger too. And if you're a reader or a blogger, you can find me on shyvica.wordpress.com. Like Martin Luther King, I also have a dream that one day I might end up at some county in Europe and write a phenomenal book without my name as the author. Now, as strange as this sounds, the weirdest habit I have is talking to myself. I also suffer from illurophobia, the fear of cats. Photography, singing without a pleasant voice, cooking and eating variety of junk foods are some of my favorites. I'm a combined effort of everyone I've ever known, and I get inspired by everyone I come across. Also, with the patients I meet at an NGO I work with, Nepal Cancer Support Group, who are battling cancer, who are fighting for their lives, inspire me and make me feel blessed for being healthy and capable of doing anything I wish to. I take life as it comes, but one thing I do hope is to become that woman who is more than the image reflected in the mirror. Over to you, Joseph.